This is not a video I enjoy making, but I know that the universe wants me to speak about this. And it's a follow-up to my morning musing number 700 that I just did, in which I was talking about all things are possible to those who believe and how that works. In my particular situation, my challenge is teeth. I am missing a good number of teeth. And I know on a 3D level, this would be easy enough to remedy with the technologies that are available today with dentistry. But that does not resolve the trauma in my life. And what I want to point out is that the trauma has caused me to live with crushing despair and crushing shame and regret of not having taken better care of my oral health, of my teeth in my younger years. And now this loss has tormented me for many, many years and kept me just depressed in life, kept me from seeing any happy future of ever having a pearly, white, nice, healthy smile, right? It's embarrassing. And I still feel that to a degree. But what I want to share here is how I am overcoming the crushing emotion and frequency of shame and guilt and embarrassment in my life. One day, I heard somebody say about a condition that they had overcome. And they put it in the following terms. They said, instead of seeing it as a victim and living victimized by that which seemingly cannot be remedied or changed now in hindsight, instead of living in that space and allowing the trauma to crush me, I began looking at my higher self, my soul, chose this experience, this impossible, insurmountable experience in my life as a challenge. I chose this challenge in order to overcome it, not to be crushed by it. And I'm in the process of this overcoming right now. And if you go back to Morning Musing 700, I'll go into that a little more and how I'm going about it now. And I just wanted to mention this because every human being has this one thing in their life, the Achilles heel, that will crush you, crush your soul, crush your emotions, and make you just feel utterly helpless and defeated. And there is a way out for whatever challenge you are facing. Yours may not be teeth. You might have missing limbs. You might have other physical issues. Whatever it is, this applies equally to all conditions, all situations. And I just want to encourage you that this is not something that you should feel remorse over or guilty or shame over, but it's It's what your soul has chosen as a challenge in this life to overcome. And you can overcome it once you tap into your higher fifth dimensional consciousness and realize who you truly are. You're not a victim to your circumstances. You chose your higher soul in its wisdom and in wanting to have this hard, difficult experience and experiencing trauma and overcoming trauma and healing trauma and coming out triumphant. Your soul chose the difficulty, not to defeat you, but to see you triumph over it. And I just want to encourage you, whatever it is you're facing, when you adopt the attitude that you chose it rather than being a victim of it, it will shift your mind and your consciousness into empowerment. And all of a sudden, you will begin dealing with your challenge in a very, very different way. So, all things are indeed possible to those who can remove their doubt, the doubts and the programming of impossibility in their mind. Because you are not a limited human being. You are an eternal divine being of God creative powers. You are God. You are a fractal of God. You are made of God's stuff. And therefore you can create. You can manifest whatever your consciousness, whatever you can realize in your conscious higher state, and not allow it to be limited by this limited mind and human experience. So I hope this encourages you. Nothing is impossible. All things are possible, is what Jesus said. But we have to avail ourselves of that higher consciousness to enact it. So be encouraged. You're not here to be defeated. You are here with your problem in order to overcome it through your higher self.